This is a Kohala Longan tree, and you can see it's full of fruit on this panicle. And a couple of things about this fruit right now. Number one is it's immature, it's not ready to pick. Number two is when this fruit was about half this size, we should have gone ahead and thinned out the number of fruit. And why do you want to thin out the number of fruit? The reason you thin the fruit when it's about half this size is because the remaining fruit get much, much bigger. Whereas if you don't thin the fruit, you have more fruit, but it's going to stay smaller. It's not going to be as high a quality. You're not going to get as much pulp to eat as if you go ahead and you thin the fruit. And the way you thin this, when this fruit is about halfway this size, and I call it pea-sized fruit, so again, it's about half this size, is you would come in and you would cut about 2/3 to a half of the fruit off, and you can just simply do that by cutting it like right here or even cutting it here. And so you would just remove that, but you have to do it when the fruit is small. If you wait, like if I was to cut this now, I'm not going to see an increase in fruit size. It's too late. It has to be done when the fruit is about the size of a pea. If you do that, you'll be much happier with the size of the fruit. Okay, and I'm going to show you a panicle where they did go ahead and thin the fruit. Here actually is the size of the fruit when you should be thinning the fruit. Now, of course, we're not going to thin this, but this is the size fruit when you want to do this pruning to remove some of the fruit. Okay. Here we have a panicle, and you can see this is where this was cut earlier. And you can tell that because you can see the shape of this is now more or less squared. It's not the shape of a Christmas tree where they had not pruned it. So you can see the difference. All this was cut off, and it was cut off a long time ago. And this remaining fruit is going to get much bigger than if we had not done that.